Hi everyone, welcome to Inlustris Media. My name is Fushil, and tonight we're going to look at the new trailer for Diablo 4. It's a new announcement trailer. I was actually about to head off to sleep when I saw this thing pop up on my newsfeed. I was kind of doing other stuff all day, so didn't really hop on the computer that much. But yeah, I'm really excited to check this out. A couple of the guys I know that I trust their opinions of, I see their statuses and say, okay, they dig it. They dig this quite a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. And without further ado, let's get into it. I have a lot to talk about the other games, but man, let's get into this. Nice little cold open there.
Quiet. Shut up. They have us scent. Run!
Oh, I like this a lot better than the last one. I mean, Blizzard's always had some good ones, but
Just keep running. Are you out of your mind? He's not going to make it. He has to.
Blessed Akarat, my eternal light protects me. Thy divine.
Hey, look at me. All the gold we want is right there.
No, I just came here for knowledge.
They're coming! I know. Now, breach the seal. Get us through that door.
All right, help me.
man,
By three, they come.
I'm getting some serious Game of Thrones vibes too.
Open. Blood show. This doesn't make any sense. Blood is the key. Blood is the key!
What? I need two of you. Go! I'll hold them. Go!
So, it says the blood of the willing goes...
You gotta be kidding me! It worked!
We have to help him!
He's dead already. It's a shame he didn't make it. Oh well, cheer up. Gold splits better 3 ways instead of 4. Must be hidden here somewhere. Read this.
I gotta say, I like the writing in this quite a bit more than for 3.
By three they come, three thy way
Or
opens
a
by.
lot of the Blizzard more recent stuff actually, but
Hail. Hail the creator.
legit.
Hail, the daughter of... Oh, no. No.
What about the coin? What's it say?
This is forbidden. This is a summoning. I cannot speak.
Don't lie to me! We came here for treasure. What is this place?
I don't know. Maybe it's a temple. Or a tomb, or...
Okay. Okay.
Blessed Aqua, thy eternal light protects me. The divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is walk upon, guide my soul to thy sacred ways. Blessed Emperor, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my
Open
path
your eyes.
eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Thy eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal
There
light.
is no light here. You came to the darkness for knowledge.
Yes.
And all the knowledge you seek is here. Surrender. Speak the words. Call her home.
By three, they come. By three, thy way opens. By the blood of the willing, we call thee home. Hail, daughter of hatred, creator of sanctuary. Hail, Lilith.
Blessed Mother, save us.
God damn. not the best choice of words for the for something called Diablo, but holy shit. Wow, that's amazing. Okay. So that got my attention. Wow. That's let me have a few seconds to digest that one. Wow. Well, let's start from the beginning a little bit. Man, I've been a long time fan of Diablo. I still remember back in the 90s when me and some neighborhood kid, we got this thing onto, and he had this game for a long time before we thought, okay, let's give it a shot because we had nothing else to do. We were playing Mario Kart at the time, and then once we got started and we got hooked. I mean, this was a fun game. Took like about 3 minutes for the damn CD-ROM to load and get into the game and all that stuff. And so after that, we got into Diablo 2, and it's fun as hell too. And God, burned so many hours in that. And that was like me in, I think, junior high school. It's not even high school. And yeah, I think that was crazy. Oh my God, it's been that long. And then it wasn't until grad school like 3 came out, and I went nuts with it too. Now I wasn't a big fan of the third one of 3 in terms of I enjoyed it. I'm not one of those guys that hate on everything on 3 related. I wasn't that big of a fan of obviously the skill system, and I definitely wasn't a big fan of the art style, simply because to me, Blizzard's art styles between StarCraft and Diablo and Warcraft got too similar. And I suppose that was kind of the idea given what they went, but my biggest issue with some of the more recent Blizzard releases has been the writing. I always thought that at least for the cinematics, the writing for StarCraft and Brood War and Diablo 2 especially was a lot more subtle, interesting. You're placed in into the perspectives of people that weren't automatically these great beastly heroes, and like Marius and 2, and some of these soldiers, random regular soldiers on the battlefield in StarCraft. So I wasn't a huge kind of not a big fan of how the writing went. Although the cinematics obviously got high quality, they were just gorgeous. So this is no exception, and I'm loving the fact that they went towards the original direction of using more kind of, known, like these just insignificant, seemingly human characters who you see their greatest weakness, for their greed, their kind of like, they're just incessant need for gold and treasure, not knowing and always stumbling into these great puzzles, like Aaron Cogs that just so happens to fit the right way at the right time, and then boom, you have like the next chapter of the story. I like the Game of Thrones references, however, intentional or not, although I don't see how you can not be intentionally referencing George R.R. Martin, what he's the show here, especially with the guy, the Beric Dondarrion like character, and with the complete with the eye patch, and it overall was executed. The story was told very well. I mean, really, in many ways, Diablo has kind of a dry story. It's like good and evil, demons and possessions, and there's only so, I think 3 pretty much milked as much as you could out of it. I think 2 had a very wonderful balance where you're always coming from the, in the terms of yes, when you're playing the game, you're this badass, sorcerer, warrior, barbarian, whatever, or, necro. But when you're looking through the narrative, cinematics, you're always from the perspective of Marius, this witness that's the embodiment of humanity along for the ride here, and somehow still, you know, improbably propels the story forward with his handling of the soul stones. So this is a great return to form in that level of storytelling. I really enjoyed you know, these unnamed characters and their animations, and the dialogue is written very well and very interesting and real. It's not this ponderous, oh, you know, you shall be possessed and you have been corrupted and all this. Yeah, that's not interesting. This is a lot more fun. So yeah, I think it's a great clear start. I've did my time on the wikis for Diablo, so I have a pretty good idea of who Lilith is, and not sure who the child is. The guy, like, you know, the guy, the sorcerer or whatever he is, and I'm sure somebody might know in the audience by now. But yeah, this is a great start. I can't wait to see more. You know, this is my initial trailer react. I'll probably come up with more things to talk about after a second viewing. And this looks like there's gameplay. There's also gameplay trailers, so definitely keep an eye out for that. Probably going to be putting out 2 or 3 videos for this. But anyways, this is a super strong start and promising start to at least the narrative side of things. We'll see. Thank you for joining me, and you know, have a great weekend. See you in the next video. Bye.